This is a KRIS 6 News Update with Katia Uriarte.
Hi everyone, I'm Katia Uriarte with your KRIS 6 News Update for this Tuesday, January 8th. Good morning. The 86th Texas legislative session has kicked off this morning. Lawmakers are coming together mostly to get formalities out of the way. Members will be sworn into office and they will convene at noon. Once that's done and lawmakers get to work, they will be focusing on measures like school finance and property tax reform. Our Emily Hamilton is in Austin and she has your complete coverage from Austin today on KRIS 6 at noon, 5, 6, and 10. And here at home, local leaders will decide how to better manage those popular scooters that we're seeing around town.
There's an ordinance on our books that states that you can't block the sidewalk, and I think everyone is aware of that for the most part. You can't just go and put random things in the city's right-of-way.
Right, and so the city says that they're finding the biggest problems when the scooters are not in use, specifically, as you just heard there, when they're blocking a right-of-way, such as a wheelchair ramp and disabled parking zones. Now, this morning, the city's business liaison will be presenting a 6-month pilot program to put regulations on those motorized scooters.
Don't block ADA ramps, don't block bus stops, just a lot of common sense things that we need to solidify with an agreement.
I see it as, something that's good to do. It's fun, but if people are complaining about it for whatever different reason, then I guess regulations can come based on what the complaints are.
And the city is asking for your input on the scooters, and you can find that survey on our website at kristv.com. And also on the city's agenda this morning, whether or not city leaders will move ahead with that $1.5 million contract to make repairs to the Wesley Seal Dam. Now, according to City Engineering Services Department, several outlet gates on the 60-year dam really need to be fixed. The cost for additional repairs, though, could run as high as $2.2 million. A burglary turns fatal on the city's south side. This happening around 8:30 last night at the Hampton Port Apartments on Woldridge. Police say when a man tried to break into an upstairs apartment, the 68-year-old tenant shot the intruder, who later died. Police are calling it a case of self-defense.
As part of the preliminary investigation, that's what it appears, yes, that the homeowner was heard someone trying to break in and defended himself, shooting the suspect.
Yeah, and police at this point say they are not expecting to make any arrests. Let's get a quick check of the weather now from meteorologist Maclovio Perez. Hi, Mac.
Well, thank you, Katia. We're looking for another warm day. It's just not going to feel like January today, but by tomorrow things could get a little different. In fact, this little frontal system should be through here by sunrise tomorrow, and that is actually going to knock the temperature down about 10 degrees. So with that cool air over us for Thursday, Friday, we're going to get that overrunning. So it'll get a little on the damp side, but I wouldn't call it heavy rain. I'll call it just a steady rain on Friday, possibly up to 1/4 of an inch of rain, and that should be it. So mild today, and then the cooler tomorrow down to 65. As we get to Friday, that's our best rain chance, and then the second front comes through on Saturday for temperatures that'll get a little closer to our seasonal averages. It's been unusually warm for the beginning of January. That's your 7-day forecast brought to you by NEC Co-op Energy. And Katia, back to you.
I think we like the warmth just a little bit, right? Thanks, Mac. And listen, before we leave you this morning, here's something to remember, something good to remember if you expect a tax refund. The White House says refunds will go out despite the government shutdown. The announcement is a reversal of a long-standing policy to withhold refunds during shutdowns. The acting director of the Office of Management and Budget says the administration is working to make the shutdown, quote, as painless as possible. But if you owe the government money, well, that money is still due on time. And that is your KRIS 6 News Update for this Tuesday, January 8th. Make sure to tune in to KRIS 6 at noon, 5, 6, and 10 for the very latest news, weather, and sports. I'm Katia Uriarte. Have a great day.